Used to be the one they all love to hate on, but now I work hard and I never take a day off. Y'all consider me as nothing but a target till I'm locked and loaded ready. If these motherfuckers want it, they said hip-hop's dead. I disagree with that statement, so don't repeat that shit again. And think of me when you say it, cause I'm the reason that it's...
Go to the vlog.
For that, you shall be flogged. But what's going on, everybody? I'm the one, the only, the WOOKIE, joined here by the normal cast of Misfits. We have the kid who knows more than you, Mr. Cole Robbie.
We're all here.
Yay! And we're actually doing an episode. Yay! All the things. We have the man with the godlike hair, Felix.
All the time.
And the man who
Until it gets
cannot
messy.
read the fucking room, Dexter.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, hello. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. I just beat a Tarun on the demo decks.
Oh, well, thanks for joining us. We appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. But it's time to go over Seeds of Unity cards. I don't even know what these cards are. I'm already looking forward to the next set. But we'll go over Seeds of Unity. You got, don't laugh. Why are you laughing?
Seeds of Unity.
There will be no meta staples in this set. Just let's go to the next set.
It hasn't even come out yet.
Listen, you don't. You can just tell these things sometimes. I'm lying. There probably would be a couple meta stables in there. But it's time for. How do we ask for top 5 and we never end up with 5 cards in each? In each
Because
section.
apparently all 3 of us picked very different cards.
So like Axiom 4, Bravos 3, Lyra 3, Moona. Moona only has 2.
Those are the only ones we could agree on, apparently.
Okay.
I really liked Moona this set. I think there's too many good cards, so we kind of all picked our own that we liked, and so it was split up too much.
Your list is
what happened.
Your list is unhinged.
Dexter is unhinged.
I think your list
You don't
had
like
no
my Moona
cards.
list?
I think the Moona is literally just me and Felix agreeing on those 2, and neither of those 2 were on your list at all.
And Dexter's like, are these
I said
one-cost
Son of
cards?
Mouse,
Put them
or no?
on.
Yeah, the Nouse is a different card, but we'll get to that. Yeah, how do we do it? Well, it's kind of like ranked choice voting, you could say. I gather the top 5 of each faction from each person, and then I compile them, and we see which ones are at the top of the list and what makes up a almost top 5. So you'll hear if it's times 3 or times 2.
Oh,
It is
I
not
should say
times
that.
4 because Wookiee goes off of the vibes. So
The
Wookiee will come in
vibe
with
check,
a vibe check.
is the best check. I'm telling you guys.
Yeah.
I
mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just
just
giving a intro to the episode.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the other key things to note is I didn't include exalts in my list. The other 2 kind of did.
Oh.
So I removed those from the cards, and we'll talk about the exalts at the end of the top 5 a little bit. And I personally do not put out of faction cards in my top 5, but I think Felix does, and sometimes Dexter has in the past. So
I think I didn't the last time. I think. Generally, I don't. But Fisherman was a thing, so I had to.
yeah,
Fisherman
we
was a
will
thing.
definitely be talking about Fisherman one way or another. So
All right. Are we
You
ready
ready
to
for
get
it?
into these?
Let's do it.
I'm
Let's jump
rubbing my
in.
paws together. First up, with 3 votes, everybody agreed. Thomas Edison. Busted. Straight busted. Axiom, by the way. We're an
I don't know if
Axiom
this
fan.
card is busted, but this card is just too good in like 5 different ways that it has to be on the list.
So I think should we start putting in like versions too? I know this is like brainstorming here, like mid thing, but like
Nah, just put in the base card, and then we can talk about which one we like. Is it the
rare version that we like, or is it the common version that we like?
All of them are good.
They're all
I like
good.
The common.
But like with rares being at a premium, you know what I mean? Like, will it eat up a rare slot? Dexter, tell us what Thomas Edison does.
Probably not. Thomas Edison, the common version is a 5 from hand, 5 from mana, 5 from reserve, 5/5/5, and it has played from anywhere. You may discard a character from your reserve. If you do, I activate one of its played from reserve abilities as if it was mine. So you can play it from hand and from reserve to discard another card in your reserve and then trigger its from reserve abilities, which can be very good if you have a card that like costs 5 from reserve and has a good played from reserve ability, and you just use it on him, and he's 5/5 for 5/5/5. So it's good stats, and you get extra abilities.
I'm kind of shocked
he just
Dexter
costs less.
chose anything other, like...
Yeah,
I'm
like
shocked that you weren't like, 5. This card's unplayable.
I mean, it is expensive, but since its stat line is even, and it just has a solid ability that's able to boost it up, I like it.
I didn't vote for this one.
He's growing. He's growing.
You didn't? I swear
I did
you
not.
did.
It was not in my list.
Well, I just voted for you because it has to be a ×3.
Okay. I thought it was
Redact
Wookie.
that.
I thought it was you, Wookie, and Dexter.
×2. I don't. I vote on the vibes. I vote on the vibes.
This card is one that I feel like we have to stop for a second and explain a little further than most. So Dexter was gonna say the rare is 5 from hand, 4 from reserve, 4/4 or 4, and then it goes to you can discard up to 2 characters and activate up to 2 of their from reserve abilities. But if you know anything about Thomas Edison, you have to read the flavor text on this because it's a quote that says, "Thanks to my new invention, the city is safe." And now
I know. The Easter egg.
If you look at Tesla,
What did he invent?
Nothing.
So,
Thomas Edison literally
He
invented
took other
nothing.
people's inventions as his own.
Yes, he would always
He
label
literally took other people's inventions as his own.
Yeah, I know what the actual history is. I'm asking for the in-game.
Like, wow.
That's why my is in capitals.
so
Exactly.
if you go over to Tesla, you'll see Tesla's flavor text is, "With this new invention, we can generate a force field to protect the city." Not to mention Nikola Tesla, which didn't make it in our top 5, but his ability is, from reserve, I gain 1 boost if you control an exhausted permanent or if there's an exhausted card in your reserve. So Thomas Edison can literally discard Tesla and take his ability.
Stealing Nikola Tesla's abilities for his own.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. So that one.
The flavor on that one.
We'll say the third vote was, is Wookiee's vibe vote.
It's a good vibe vote. I will give it the vibe. I have a couple of vibe votes already. Nothing crazy, but I know why it's not on your guys' list because I don't think the meta's there yet for it because I don't think there's enough cards to support what I want it to do. There's a few. All right, should we move on to the Fab Lab unit? How is this card not in a light? It's called the Fab Lab unit. How is this not a Lyra card? All right, anyways. It is an expedition permanent gear. Exhaust. The next character you play from your hand in my expedition this turn activates one of its from reserve abilities. And then the rare, this is a 2/1, by the way, for those keeping track at home. The next character played from your hand in my expedition turn. This turn activates one of its from reserve abilities, then gains 1 boost. Bravos takes the common.
Common version.
This gets a thumbs down for the vibe check, but is a good card.
I'm not super thrilled about it.
Card.
I didn't put it on my list.
It has 3 votes. How does it have 3 votes? And you didn't vote for it.
Yeah.
I don't vote.
I did put it on my list. It was the very last card. I could only find 4 Axiom cards that I really liked, so then I went through again and I was like, okay, what from the scraps can I take that's like fine? And this was one of those. I think it's okay, but it's not in my top 5. Or I guess it is in my top 5.
It is in your top 5. You literally put it in your top 5.
Barely. It barely made the cut.
But it did make the cut. Doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, Dexter. Winning is winning. All right, somebody tell me why this card's
good. 5th place
good.
is not winning.
Well,
it's the same as Nikola Tesla if you stack your deck with a bunch of from reserve abilities.
Thank you, Dexter.
Yeah, it's just cheap, and it has a good ability, especially in Della, which, when we talk about the last card on our list here, I can... You'll see the writing on the wall with Della and cards like this, basically.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to Leonardo da Vinci. Are we into making new cards for the same characters? Isn't there already a Leonardo da Vinci? Or am I, like, tripping?
No, we didn't have one yet.
I'm tripping? Okay, I could have sworn there was. There has been a couple guys that look like Leonardo da Vinci, that's for sure. But no Leonardo da Vinci yet. But Leonardo da Vinci is a 2 from hand, 2 from reserve, 2/3/0. From reserve, you may exhaust a permanent you control to resupply. The rare is very similar, except when played from reserve, you may exhaust a permanent you control to draw a card. Ooh. And somehow they decided to also give this
card should be in Lyra too.
No, this card. Well, I agree.
He's a painter, right? And an engineer?
No, he is a painter, an engineer, an inventor. Like, Leonardo da Vinci was that, like, classic Renaissance man, right?
Yeah, he did everything.
So, like, having him... Yeah, you're right. He really shouldn't be an Ortis. What would he... He wasn't a politician or anything.
Yeah, he's good.
Right? Am I wrong now? I don't think he was.
Yeah.
He probably works with the state a lot or something.
He was... okay.
The ability is more Ortis coded than Lyra, I guess.
It is, but draw a card is Ortis coded.
It's a 0 stat, though.
You think?
Yeah.
More Lyra. Let's go. Obviously, drawing a card is super duper powerful.
Yeah.
And can exhaust a permanent you control to resupply. Resupplying also super duper powerful. This is like pretty much drawing a card, more or less. Anything else we need to say about Leonardo da Vinci?
He's dripped out.
I didn't put it on his list because his stats aren't good enough.
It's 2, 3, 4. It costs 2.
Not good enough.
It was like 0.
It's reserve ability. Yeah. Its reserve ability is very good, but I don't like that you have to play it for hand and from hand and suffer that, and then play it from reserve. If you put it in one of the decks like Subash or Trace, then I think it can be solid if you have the right stuff to support it, but I just don't see its place in the meta right now, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I didn't really take Delta.
In Subash,
I forgot Delta existed. I think this could work in Delta too. Or Della, what's her name? Della. Okay, yeah.
Della.
I forgot that hero existed because I just kind of discounted that. So this could be fine in her too.
Leave a comment if you listen to us for our definitely expert opinions on Altered, where a host forgets an entire hero.
This hero's not important.
Listen,
It's Axiom.
all these
I don't-
heroes are getting crazy with the amount they have. We're getting into crazy territory.
I think
now.
There are a
Della-
lot of heroes now.
Della's gonna be pretty strong.
I could definitely be wrong, but I
Hey.
just don't like Della's mechanic personally.
Della's pretty good actually. I don't know if you know. Just,
I think she's good,
Yeah.
Wookie.
she's pretty good.
Well, let's talk about
Alright,
the.
we'll see. We'll
the
see how the
last
meta
card.
shapes
All
up.
right, let's go to the consortium. 4
Yeah, the
4.
last Axiom card on our
When
list.
played from anywhere, you can resupply. Weird how that goes in with the last card. You could maybe resupply Da Vinci and then play him from. Never mind. And then you can tap a target. It is a landmark permanent. Target character in reserve gains two boost. The rare is a 5/5. Taps to resupply. Then you may target a character in reserve. It gains two boost. I'm losing my voice. Man, what? I feel like the flavor's off because I feel like this should be a Bravos card. An oof, as the kids call it, into Bravos, not into Ortis.
Ortis. I think Ortis should just not get cards. I think
Well,
that's
I mean,
probably
you can't not give them
probably
cards.
a good
Forget
thing.
about Ortis entirely.
We got to kill him, kill the faction. But like, I don't know, like that vibe is not checking anymore. Vibe checks off. I'm just saying.
If they're like,
this one with Bravos as well, because it posts the characters in reserve.
yeah, they kind of had to give some landmarks into Ortis because of mats, but also I feel if it's a like standalone like big stone or constructed building, it's very common in Ortis. Things like, you know, the Consulate or the Monolith Bastion or Town Square, and other factions usually have more like trees or floating boats or other things like that. So
All right, going into the Wookiees vibe check. There's a couple of cards in here that check off the vibe check. Nikola Tesla was one. We already went through that. TikTok. I understand the rare version,
Yeah.
especially when played from hand, exhaust a permanent. They control and a card in their reserve, but I know the exhaust that meta is not. We're not there yet. There's not enough cards supporting it. So I understand why it's.
There's a
not
lot in
there.
Trial by Frost, but
There is.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know
first
why
it's
it
a
just
lot.
didn't take.
It just the
You also get the tree.
yeah, the exhaustion meta just never really took off, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
Go.
I was just to say, if the what's it called, the Flutter of Moths deck
Yeah.
ever gets enough power, maybe
Yeah.
this would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see Wither Tree again. That'd be nice.
Vending bot is
I think Wither Tree could work now.
vending bot.
Especially with the new Axiom hero, because it can just ready it again.
All right, back to vending bot. Passes the vibe check. I know exhausted resupply is kind of, but it's a bot. It's a walking vending machine, and the sap cola pep sap guaranteed sugar free.
There you go.
Dig it.
That's some pretty good flavor text.
I wish the Rika Magistrate was cheaper because I do like the abilities. So I again understand why it's not on the sabotage.
I put
is
some
kind
Recca Magistrate on my list.
Yeah,
I like that
sabotage is
one.
kind of
I
falling
think it's
off,
kind of like a
too.
Grim, just not as good.
It's just she's a little overpriced for
Yeah,
it,
there's
though.
some decks that utilize it now. Yeah, she is.
Like 3. If she was a 2, I think she would have been better. Sabotage.
If it was
I know
a
it's
2,
kinda,
it would be busted.
I don't know if it'd be busted. I mean, Sabotage kind of
It
falling
would be a
off.
very strong card.
But it still does make that Mana Seed token. I don't know.
Yep.
With the rare also allowing you... I don't know, yeah.
Ogre in the chat.
What? Oh, Ogre. What's up, Ogre?
Hello, Ogre. Ogre's in the chat.
Yeah. Those
There's
are
an ogre in the chat.
A wild ogre has appeared. Those are the kind of the two that caught my eye. Any vibe checks I missed there, Mr. Kohlrabi?
The only thing I would say to put into context for Dexter and anyone else is looking at Della and then seeing her ability, which is you tap Della to ready target permanent in play or target card in reserve. It costs 2 more to target a permanent with hand cost 5 or more. So if you look at the consortium, the rare is kind of not great. I would just go the common.
Yeah,
You can
definitely common.
Tap Consortium to give a character in reserve 2 boosts. Then you can tap Della to untap Consortium, and then retap Consortium and give the same character again 2 boosts, and then play it from reserve. So things like that, very strong in Della, and that's why some of these cards, like maybe Fab Lab Unit or some other ones, may not be like overall strong in Axiom, but in Della they are very good, and you'll see a lot of cards in Axiom that kind of go towards supporting Della since she's in the set.
All right, moving into Bravos. We only got 3 cards in the Bravos. Kind of an odd... Bravos has an odd vibe in this set, but it's okay. Starting out with the Rika Fisherman. 3/5 for 2/2/4. Man, this card better be really good if Dexter voted for it.
I did.
Got nothing to say.
The common is not good, but the rares are very good.
When it comes from reserve, create 2 Mana Seeds token in your landmarks. Going into the rare, 3/5 for a 3/3/4. When played from reserve, draw a card. When played from reserve, create 2 Mana Seed tokens in your landmarks. 5 is kind of pricey. Dexter, you feeling okay?
Yeah?
Are you sure?
Do you want to explain
Fisherman
the
good?
card and why it's so strong, Dexter, or do you need me to do it?
I'm multitasking right now. You can.
All right,
He is
so
definitely playing
this
Keyforge
card-
right now, too.
This card is what some people are considering probably the strongest card in the set overall, and some people are already saying it's going to get nerfed. I think that's not too outrageous of a call. When you see a card that has 2 different things it can do, like the Grims, which was just added to the suspended list, it's very strong. Also, you do not need to pay 5 for this. If you play the Foundry, which is a landmark that allows you to activate the from reserve abilities on a card, you can play this from hand for above board stats, so 3 mana for 3/3/4, and then you can either draw a card or create 2 Mana Seeds. If you create 2 Mana Seeds, you're essentially playing the Fisherman for 1 mana, and a 1 mana 3/3/4 is pretty dang strong.
A lot of, at least in the base set, there's a couple of support abilities that also let you activate from reserve abilities too.
Yep. And in Axiom, since it does go over to Axiom, you know, you can always have your fan favorite Edison steal
Exactly.
1 or 2 of those abilities.
I'm struggling with you guys on this one. It's not often I do.
You don't like Fisherman?
I'm not sure.
You know, create 2 Mana Seeds just means gain 2 mana, right?
Yeah,
Like, it's very good.
if you guys could see
So
the look on my
it doesn't
face right
really
now.
cost 5 from reserve.
Right, it costs 3 from
reserve.
reserve, right?
Play from reserve and draw a card. Exactly.
Yeah, okay, I'm with you guys. I got back on the boat. Never mind. I was looking at a different card too. that got me in.
And yeah,
So,
there's a
never
lot
mind.
of stuff with the Foundry and other things that trigger the from reserve abilities, especially in Axiom, like we talked about with Nikola Tesla, or no,
Right.
not. What was the other one? They're both inventor dudes. Thomas Edison.
Thomas Edison.
And there's a few other cards that help with the from reserve abilities, so it can be very strong. Play it from hand and still get those abilities for 3 mana, and that's real good. And it draws a card. Drawing cards is good.
Drawing cards
Speaking
is good.
of other cards that activate your from hand, the next card is Kadarm with 2 votes. And I guess I'm talking, so I'll just keep reading.
Okay.
It is a 3 from hand, 3 from reserve, 3/3/3. The common has no main ability, but it has a discard ability that is the next character played from your hand this turn activates one of its from reserve abilities. The rare is same cost, same stats, but it has a main ability of when I go to reserve from the expedition zone, you may return another target character from your reserve to your hand. So it's similar to a ink caster, but it can't return any card. It can only return characters, but still really good for either that or the discard ability to activate things like Fisherman.
Yeah.
Kadarm's pretty solid.
Very fish
It's a pretty good set.
orientated at
3/3/3.
Bravos. But one of the first spell of the day. I want to point that out. First spell. Every other card's been a character, except for and we've had a character in what, one landmark? Oh, a landmark and a expedition gear. But first spell. Catch of the day. It's a 2/4. Return target character or permanent controlled by another player to its owner's hand. Then create a mana seed token in that player's landmark. For the rare, it's a 3/5. Return target character or permanent controlled by another player to its owner's hand. Then create a mana seed token in your landmark.
I did not vote for this one, so someone else
You
has
did
to
not.
speak up.
It seems all right, right?
No, this is
I voted for it.
this
It's
is
okay.
not good.
Well, see, okay, it's not. The rare seems okay, but I just don't know what it replaces.
It doesn't have a cost restriction, and it's a character or a permanent, and it doesn't have fleeting. The ability to use it twice, hit anything, and all you're really paying is that extra mana seed token can be very good. Now, there's definitely some matchups where your opponent's only playing little shrimps, and it won't be helpful. But if they play any big fish, you can catch them and make them feel bad about it.
You want to know why Kohlrabi doesn't like this. He likes his big critters. That's why.
No, I don't like it because I do not like removal that gives it back to them in their hand, like intimidation, because most cards that are played have a on-play ability, so you're essentially just delaying and also giving them a chance to use it again. And then they're common, you're also giving them a mana back, basically. And I think the rare is just too expensive and a rare slot. Surprisingly enough, it could be okay in Muna, in Tarun, based on the fact that you can copy the mana seed. But
But even in Muna, the rare one just goes straight to you anyways. You don't have to give it to your opponent.
Yeah. If you return your own thing.
No, it's to the player that you do it to. So
yeah, and that player.
It's also possible if you play a card with a play effect, then you want to pop it back to hand to play it again, but that's rarely going to happen.
Yeah, it is rare, but I can see it happening.
Yep, it could for 2 mana, especially in Muna.
Well, technically 1 because you did get a landmark back, so it's pretty much a 1 mana. You bounce something back, and then you can just play it again.
Yep. There might be something there in Muna, but yeah, I do not like it for Bravos.
And also, just kind of think outside the box, it can allow you to reuse characters if you're playing from reserve.
Mm.
Anyways, just thinking like more advanced.
Was there a different Bravos card that you had on your list that we didn't talk about, Cole, that you liked?
Yeah, a bunch.
There's a couple on here
I had a
that
good
pass
amount,
my
too.
vibe check. Let's see if me and Cole Robbie check out.
Yeah,
Same
so
wavelength here.
Nobody had flying squirrel.
it might find its way into decks, but
Number one, I am a squirrel person. Not only do I love bird tribal, my Magic Commander deck is squirrels. So I like squirrels. So when I saw flying squirrel, I was like, I'm in. Even though the common's not terrible. 1 for a 1/1/1 that comes into play. Oh no, he only comes into play from reserve with a boost.
You have other 1-drops that are much better than
there's better
Squirrel.
options. Did you have Isabella Letham on your? No, I don't really like her either. I thought I did, but then I look her again, and I'm not sure if I like her or not.
I had her. In
Felix
mine.
did. I did not.
I didn't.
Like for the fact that she resupplies first, and then you can rush. So it's not the other way around.
Yeah.
It's not rush to resupply. So you get to see something first.
Are you talking the rare? You can
the
resupply
rare.
then rush.
Correct.
Deep Cloud Instructor kind of actually caught my eye, and I don't know if he's catching my eye for the right reasons.
That went
That
on
is
my
on
list.
my list.
I like that one quite a bit.
Yeah.
Why didn't we put that down then?
I thought you
Cole?
changed. I thought you changed it and redacted that one.
No, I left Cloud Instructor on there. I like Cloud Instructor.
You never know what he's doing. Let's be honest. We have
The only ones I
This was
redacted
also-
were in Muna.
Okay, I missed it then. Yes, Deep Cloud Instructor I think is a very interesting card for sure.
The Cloud Hog.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, let's talk.
No,
about
the
it.
Deep Cloud
Cloud
Instructor. So it's two
no.
from hand.
I know. I was
4
moving
from
on, and
reserve.
then you said let's talk about it. So I'm down to talk about them. I dig them.
Yeah. It's a 1/3/1. When you play it from hand, you may rush a character, and if it's played from your hand, it activates one of its from reserve abilities. And then its from reserve ability is gain 2 boosts. So it's got some versatility there where you play it from hand, you get something else that triggers its abilities, and when you play it from reserve, it's just pretty solid 4 for a 3/5/4. So it's not bad. It's normally better from hand, though, I would say.
Yeah.
Trying to get that rush to activate someone else's from reserve abilities. I don't know if there's any cards from this set that really work with it, but there's definitely Bravos cards from other sets that will work with it that we will see in decks.
It'd be good with the squirrel.
It would be good with the squirrel.
Yeah.
Anybody have the Cloud
Exactly.
Hog?
It could be a soul card.
Cloud Hog's
I do,
kind of
yeah.
pricey. Cloud Hog
Nah.
2/4 2/2 when played from reserve sabotage. If you discarded a character this way, I gain a boost. So it's a 3/3/3 with sabotage from reserve.
It's another foundry card.
just
you don't
meh?
play it from
Okay.
reserve.
Yeah. I was looking at. See, a lot of the ones I'm looking at are rares, and I just don't know if because I like the rare Rika Peddler when played from
Yeah.
reserve, creates a mana seed token and target landmark. If it does, it loses fleeting.
Yeah.
But I just don't know what it.
I looked at that one too, and it can be good, but yeah, I don't think it's good enough to fit in that rare slot.
Yeah, when I do this, that's why I don't really consider common versus rare. I just kind of look at the general.
Because the common
ability
version
of
is
the
only
card
when you
or
do
what
it
I think.
from reserve. I lose fleeting, then create a mana seed token and target opponent's landmark. Oh, this one says opponent too. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. That card blows. Oh no, that's the Rika Peddler. What am I talking? Oh, no, I'm in the right thing. Departed Brother seems good. Am I crazy? Nobody had him?
Ooh.
It
Departed
says
Brother.
pay 1, so I don't pay attention to it.
Pay one.
You don't want to pay
Pay
the
one
to
is
draw a
disgusting.
card? Oh, okay. I like drawing cards.
Nuh-uh.
That's just I like drawing cards. That's just me, I guess.
It doesn't
for
have
free.
good enough stats to make it worth it.
4/4. What is it? The 1? I mean, it's a 4/4/1 for 3.
Having to pay 1 for a card is not worth it.
Okay. I like drawing cards, so that's just me. I love drawing cards. Anything that draws me cards gets an okay in my book. All right, let's move to Lyra. Next spell, Romantic Encounter. 4/4. Target opponent reveals the top 4 cards of their deck. You may play a character from these cards for free and it gains fleeting. Then discard the rest. Do not activate from any hand abilities. Oh. That's upsetting. The rare is 7/7 fleeting. Do this for each player, starting with you. Oh, are they getting into hey, Cole. That's you, Cole.
What's up?
Are we focusing
Yeah.
a little more heavily on multiplayer with Altered?
There's always been a couple.
I mean, there's
cards,
always
or
been
at
some
least
cards that say any player, yeah.
Well, this
One or-
says
one or two per
no.
set.
This says do this for each player, starting with you. That's for
Yeah,
each
there's
player.
a couple cards like that.
I know. I'm pointing it out for
Like
Dexter.
Santa Claus.
Yeah,
because-
there
yeah. That player reveals the top 4 cards of their deck. You may play a character with base cost 3 or less from these cards for free, and it gains fleeting. Then discard the rest. Oh, but you can use their from hand abilities. Huh. Interesting. It also moves
don't know
over
if-
to Lyra.
You should've-
I'm sorry, Ysmir.
I think they actually just ran out of text. I don't think you can activate from hand abilities.
That's why I'm
Yeah,
paying the
you're playing
extra
from the
3.
deck.
From anywhere is
That's
what you want to
why-
see.
That's how it's always been ruled, even for Auroch, because even Auroch plays them from the deck.
Yep. The common is so good though, and this one was on all of our lists.
Yeah. it's pretty
Also,
good.
the art is two lesbians kissing, but bum bum bum. One of them
Yeah.
might be evil.
Fuck was that?
Huh?
Bum bum bum. One might be evil.
One of them is evil.
Yeah.
One of them is evil.
Evil is a relative term.
I mean,
All right, let's just
yeah,
put
we don't
that
know
out
for
there.
sure what the
Nobody
parasites are
knows.
doing.
I mean, what's evil? What does that mean?
She does have worms
Corrupted
in
by
her
the
brain.
darkness,
You
villains inside of her.
is there? Do you know this for sure?
And a cat. Yeah, no. Saskia
Yeah, it's in the
has,
lore.
Oh,
a parasite in her, basically.
okay. Well, see, Cole Robbie's here and he reads the lore. I know Dexter does not read the lore, so I was gonna watch him flounder for a little bit, but it's all good. It's all good.
I knew it was in the lore, Wookie.
Oh, okay. Moving into this card, definitely was on my vibe checklist. Cheshire Cat, 3/3 for a 2/2/3. Played from hand. Played from hand. If I am in contact, you may have target character with switch expeditions. The rare is a 3/2 for 3/2/3. Same thing. Played from hand. If I am in contact, you may have target character switch expeditions. I'm in contact if another player's expedition is in my region. We're all mad.
Yeah,
here.
this is a good art, good card, and it's kind of a newer-ish. I mean, it's not new to Lyra, but I think this is one of the first times where it's highly playable. Because Heimdall is great. and
Heimdall was
fun.
too expensive.
Yeah, but it was too expensive. Most of the time you saw them at rare, if anything. And Lyra was kind of hard because there's, in all honesty, I think this set we have more like differences in our lists because there's so many different strategies available now, and in this set specifically, there are so many different strategies. So Cheshire Cat is good just at like base value because it's a hooked on a character that has okay stats. But also like the in contact and moving, backwards and forwards and putting markers and things like that is going to be really good for Nadir, and then maybe just good in Lyra in general. So
I don't know if I'm gonna not be able to pass any of the almost all the Lyra cards for me are getting the vibe check. Not in necessarily they're all good. Just there, the whole aesthetic is just my type of thing. Anyways, should we move on to Rika headset? I hate this card. Does not pass my vibe check. I hate it. Well, the card is good, right? But I hate headphones with ears with ears. 1 for 2. It's an expedition permanent gear. My expedition and its characters are considered in contact, even if there is no other expedition in my region. Then you can exhaust it. The next character that joins my expedition this turn gains 1 boost. The rare is 1/1. Again, everything there is in contact. You can exhaust it. The next character in that joins my expedition this turn gains 1 boost. I'm assuming
this goes in line with what I was saying with Cheshire Cat. There was another one that I think I might have forgot to put it on, or it was only on Felix's list, was the cable car. Did you put that on your list, Dexter?
No, I did not put the cable car on. I did have the headset, though, I think.
Yeah. Felix did have the cable car, and I think the concept of cable car is good, but it only has 2 stacks. So I don't like it.
Cable car, 2/2, resupply. Then I gave 2 move counters. When played from anywhere, resupply, then gain 2 move counters. The rare seems pretty good. Exhausted, spend 1 or more move counters. One of your expeditions moves backwards 1 region. If it does, your other expedition moves forward 1 region. The rare lets you draw a card instead of resupplying.
I mean, just bouncing back and forth isn't getting me anywhere. What's the point?
Well, I think the point is that if
to get into the expedition zones you wanted, sure.
Well, but if you're at the start,
but that's not good.
You can't move back more. So if you could focus on one side, it can move you.
Exactly.
It can move you.
Does it let you do it at the beginning?
Why would it not?
No, you can't move backwards. You wouldn't be able to move forward.
Yes,
but
it says if it does. So that would be
if it
cheating.
does, exactly.
If it does, your other region. Okay, yeah, it does just say that. I am trying to cheat. My bad.
Yeah,
but I do like it for the fact that it fits the in contact pretty well. If you're playing it with expeditions that are really close to your starting, you keep being in 3 regions, which is pretty good. And then with all the zeros that Lyra has, it lets you control better which regions you are on. So the zeros are less detrimental for you. And if you're playing the unique Will-O-Wisp, this is busted.
Yeah, I think it's a good card, but the sole reason it didn't make it on my top 5 is because it only comes with 2 counters. But it fits very well.
If it came with 3, would it then be on your list?
How about no counters? Just let me do it as much as I want.
Oh,
you have to tap it.
Oh, you're saying
I would still not like it.
That would have been insane.
I just don't think it
can get removed.
Super fun cards.
This with Nadir is insanely fun. Been playing it with Nadir with the demo deck, and it's insanely fun.
It can be fun, but I just don't think it's offering enough benefit to be worth the 2 mana. It's giving you a card, but bouncing around, I don't see it.
I will agree that Dexter doesn't see the vision and doesn't know what he's talking about, but
he doesn't play Lyra.
I don't like
He's
how it
fine.
only has 2 counters. Yeah.
I actually have not played a game with Lyra in like a year.
Yeah.
I do
See,
not
there
like
you go.
Lyra.
Yeah.
There you go.
Super fun
Anyways.
cards from like all of Lyra, right? The aesthetic is top notch. Check them out over on the altered page. Pinocchio, the bar, like it's a whole bar type feel, I guess is the best way I can put it. Right? I mean, you have bouncers, you've got
Yep,
a
he's
DJ,
definitely
you've got
in
a
the bar.
barmaid, you got Don Juan floating around in there. Like, yeah, it's a whole like bar.
Fucking Don Juan.
Fucking Don Juan. But you
That
you have
card. Oh my god.
what's wrong with Don Juan?
Read the card.
All right, so he's a 3/4 for a 0/5/5. If I would go to reserve from an expedition zone, I gain fleeting and defect instead. I join the expedition facing me, changing controllers. If I would go to any personal zone, I go to my owners instead.
It's so bad.
So he's super cheap.
You're basically
but
playing it to
there's-
get an advance, and then you give it to your opponent so that they get an advance.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But it's Don Juan.
It's a hilarious card.
Dexter, do you
yeah.
know who Don
It is-
Juan is?
it is fun.
Stupid. I do not.
Oh, okay. Well, go Google
Should
Don
I?
Juan. Yes. Well, I mean, maybe not. I don't know.
Can we talk about Phoibos? I actually like the Hex arc for this faction. This
Well,
one's interesting.
we're gonna talk Hex arcs at the end here if we can
Do
ever
all
get to
Hex
the end.
arcs at the
If you
end?
Scroll
Okay.
down.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep. If
Yeah,
you scroll
yeah,
down,
yeah.
read your
Go a
show
little bit
notes,
faster.
Dexter. Moving into Muna. We got
Oh god, you guys kill me on this one.
why? Floor? Fuming Guard.
We all
3/3?
disagreed on Muna, apparently.
Yeah, obviously. I'm sorry. Floor. Fuming Gardener 3/3 for a 3/3/0. When played from anywhere, you can exhaust target permanent in play or target card in reserve. The rare, same stat, same price. You can play it from anywhere. Exhaust target and permanent in play. Then you may exhaust target card in reserve.
Yeah, this card is already good. I can tell you
Yeah.
without a doubt it's good.
It's like Jack Frost.
Yeah, it's solid.
All right.
After playing with
You can
the
also-
demo decks, I've realized it's a lot better than I thought it was. So yeah.
You can also exhaust a mana seed that you just gave someone.
Yeah.
That is true.
Man,
Exhaust
but
the
why would you
permanent
want to
they just
give
played.
somebody a mana seed?
Because that's all about Tarun.
Yeah, if you're playing Tarun.
All right. I guess I got to play with it because I don't understand wanting to give your opponent
Has
resources.
anyone tried Tarun woolly backs? Like you give your opponent woolly backs and then you make more woolly backs? I think that could be interesting.
Well, the set's not
I guess
out
nobody
yet, so
has
I don't think
since
anyone.
the set's not out yet. So yeah.
All right. The Nose. Another landmark permanent. Tough one. Your opponent must pay 1 to target me. At noon, draw a card, then create 2 mana seed tokens in your landmarks. Just you create 2 for each. Okay, 8/8 for the rare. Tough one. Target expedition can't move forward this day when played from anywhere. At noon, draw a card, then create 2 mana seed tokens in your landmarks.
Yeah.
Do I
it's
create?
good.
I create 2 total, right? Not if I have,
Every noon you will
Right.
do that.
but I don't like. Let's say I have 2 landmarks. Do I create 2 in each landmark, or just 2 and then I?
You'll just create. You can have 4 because it's at noon, so you won't have
Right.
to discard down until the
Yeah,
night. So if
exactly.
you have 2 other landmarks, you can create 2, and then you'll have 4
Right.
landmarks.
That was my question.
if
Do
you
I?
don't
Am I
spend the
creating a
mana
total of
seeds.
2, or am I creating 2 for each land and putting them in each landmark?
Yeah. Yep, 2 every time. The rare on this, the only person that's going to play it is Runefolk, and I'm very sad that this exists in Muna now. But the common is just too good not to put on the list, but it is scary to play it. it is not as scary if you're not against Bravos, but it is kind of like putting out a brass bug hive. But at least it has tough one.
Explain why it's scary to play it. What's scary?
Because it's expensive.
Muna like does not.
That's why I like the rare, though.
It can be removed.
You're basically spending your whole turn, and then if they get rid of it, you just are boned.
That's why I like it as a rare.
But it costs 2 more as rare and doesn't give you any extra ability.
You just make, by playing a character, you already shut down one of their expeditions from moving, and then as long as it doesn't get removed, you're just getting 2 extra mana every turn. And it's the fun.
Yeah. That's the scary thing about this, whether it's common or rare, is it can easily be removed. Muna like does not even really play landmarks at all anymore because there's just too much removal that hits them. And I rotated back in the Bastion since Grems is suspended. It doesn't even matter. Like, there's still so many matchups where it's just not even worth playing. So, but the cards, like I said, too good not to at least try.
Give it the honorable mention. I agree. It is pretty good. What else? Okay, I need to know, Cole, what are you targeting from Muna?
Yeah. So the Muna list was really hard to limit it to 5. So my list is Rekka Gatherer, Floor, Charitable Rekka.
Wait, didn't I put the Rekka Gatherer on my list?
Dexter, we don't know what your list is.
No, you changed it. You changed it to...
it almost made the list.
And then the Peng is my list. But it could change as well, depending on what hero I'm looking to play. Depeng is just too good at rare to not put in at least the Asia list or something.
You don't like Picnic Area even
like
for Tarun?
Nope.
Why not? Picnic Area, you can use it a turn every time, and you just get boosts over time. And you're always going to make a gift every turn.
No, I can play it once, and then it'll just get removed. There's even more
so then
things
that's a good
that can remove.
thing to force your opponent to remove stuff. So you're just so you're against all permanents if they don't have tough?
I do not think Muna can play permanents still. Yes. I think it's
no
too hard.
permanents. Even 2 cost?
Yeah. And you'll see why when we start talking about... Actually, we won't, because you guys didn't put it on your list. Oh my god. All right. We'll look it up here. Look up Unfair Encounter.
All right.
Another reason why I cannot play Picnic Area now. Does someone want to read Unfair Encounter since it's not
it's a
on the list?
4/4 fleeting. Take control of target landmark. Permanent with hand costs 2 or less. Are people? Is this gonna main in though? Like, is this gonna go in a?
People
in
are
a,
gonna.
Is it?
Yep. 100%. You get to take the landmark and keep it.
No,
it never goes away unless you get rid of it.
I understand
handcuffs
that.
2 or less, though.
Well, he's specifically saying this is why he can't play Picnic Area, which is 2 or less.
Yep. There are a good amount of landmarks that are 2 or less.
Yeah, I can kind of
play landmarks that are not useful for them.
I mean, they don't have to take it.
We'll see.
Not what I mean, Vern. Like, they can just be like, never mind. All right, moving into Ortis.
Yeah, we'll let you keep it.
Well, yeah, right. You can just, we'll let you keep it, and then it just becomes mana. Like, I can see Cole's point on this one. I don't know if that means. I don't know if that goes in a deck, but maybe it does.
Yeah. There's just too much removal for landmarks is really what it is at the end of the day.
Moving into Ortis, Sidisa. Ortis Bodyguard, 3/3 for a 4/4/4 defender. My expedition can't move forward until... Oh, hold on. During dusk. If there are 2 or more cards in your landmarks, defender characters don't prevent my expedition from moving forward. I'm assuming you are mainly targeting... what's his name? Nitz? What the hell's his name?
Mats.
Yeah, because obviously he likes the landmarks.
Yep.
It's really good for Ghoul Ring as well.
This is also true.
I even in Ghoul Ring, I wouldn't consider the rare, though. The common is quite good enough.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
All right. Let's moving forward to Lois Sullivan. And the stat line's pretty... don't forget the stat line's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
For the cost.
Yep.
Lewis Sullivan. I don't know who this is. I'm assuming I should know who this is. Somebody's going to probably tell me.
I have no idea.
Famous architect.
Man, not ringing any bells, my guy. Sorry. I don't know why I don't know who it is, but... 3/3 for a 3/3/2 when played from hand. If you have 2... if there are 2 or more cards in your landmarks, draw a card. The rare is 3/3 for a 2/3/2. Played from anywhere. If there are 3 or more cards in your landmarks, draw a card. More card draw. Sensing a theme. Is that why everybody put it there?
My thought...
Card draw?
Yeah. Well, that and my thought when I was making my Ortis list was, oh my God, how does Ortis have so many good cards again?
And so much card draw.
This is at common. It's a pretty nicely statted card for 3 mana, and all you have to do is have 2 or more cards in your landmarks, and you draw a card. Yeah. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, more card draw or the rich keep getting richer, right? As they say, that's the saying, right? The reunion is another landmark permanent. This is got a lot of text. It's gonna read like a book. Are we all ready? All right, you can exhaust it.
Yep.
Choose up to the number of cards in your landmarks. Oh boy. Create an Ortis Recruit 1/1/1 soldier token in Companion Expedition. Create an Ortis 1/1/1 in a Hero Expedition. Or 2 target characters gain 1 boost. It is 6 mana. The rare is also 6. Interesting phrasing on this one.
It just adds...
I know, but but if you read it, right, I know where they're headed, but if you read this, this leaves room for interpretation, because obviously they had to add text, because it says, create an Ortis 1/1 recruit token in a Companion Expedition, and then it says create 1 in a Hero Expedition. So
those are all different options.
Too much text.
So you get 3 different options.
I understand, but if I'm being the Wookiee, which I am, I would ask a judge, what is... So I want to create a 1. What is that? Exactly, right?
Huh? I don't understand your question.
It doesn't tell me to create an Ortis
because
Recruit
it doesn't
1/1/1
spell it
soldier
out
token.
It doesn't say Ortis.
Create 1. It doesn't say any of that. It just says create 1 in Hero Expedition.
I never noticed that on the rare version. That's
so
funny.
my question to a judge, if this were to come up, is just create 1. What token is a 1? And where do I find it?
I'll just say...
I understand, Cole. I understand, Cole. I already know. But this is that point where you get into super spike mode, right? And you're like, that is not what that does. That is not how that card reads. And then obviously it also has the ability to draw a card, which again, more fucking card draw for what is going on here? Cole, I think you're pulling the wrong strings. So much card draw in Ortis. This is ridiculous. Like,
And
is
it goes
all the card
to
drawing?
Axiom.
Yeah, it does go to Axiom.
No, there's a lot of card draw in Ysmir and Bravos as
But that's to
well.
be expected.
Muna is really the only faction that has not really had it until this set. So
All right, let's see what other busted stuff's in Ortis. Rika Patron, 2/2 for a 2/1/1. My expedition. When my expedition fails to move forward during dusk, create a mana seed token in a landmark. The rare is 2/2 for a 2/2/2. When my expedition fails to move forward during dusk, create a mana seed token in your landmarks. So if I'm gonna fail, I'm going to still prosper. Also goes over to Ysmir, the common version.
Yep.
No, it is the rare version. I'm sorry. So more
this
free
one
mana.
is not on my list, so someone else can.
More free. Well,
it.
hold on. I can tell you right now. It's pretty obvious, right? More free mana, right? You already have one dude who loves having a lot of landmarks. Who the first guy that's allowing you to have 3. Stats leave a little to be desired, but I think the ramp is more than worth it. Especially if you see you are in one expedition that you are not going to be moving in. I'll just pay 2 to get a bucket of mana.
Yep.
Sweet.
I'm not saying it's a bad card. I'm just saying other cards edged
You
it
think
out.
other
of my
cards
top
were
5
better?
For sure.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
I try to not look at anything Ortis. It's depressing every single time. I look in Ortis because they just, again, the rich keep getting richer. I'm not sure what their aesthetic is in this one. They're kind of all over the place. Anybody else? Did I hit the nail on the head with that patron? That'd be for you and Felix and Dexter. Did I hit the head on that one? Is that why you guys put it in there?
Yeah,
All right, cool.
it's pretty. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Yep.
Waru,
Also, Waru. What
who's a
about him?
bureaucrat.
Oh, jeez.
Who's Waru?
Oh my goodness.
All right. Last, but hopefully won't be least this set, Ysmir. We technically only had one.
Yep. We've got the Moth Catcher Wand. Why am I not able to pull that up? Moth Catcher. There we go.
Moth Catcher is
Moth
all
Catcher
one word.
Wand. Yep. No, I had it in there as all one word. I just missed an H. So it was Moth Cat. Catker. 2/2 Expedition Permanent Gear. Exhaust card. When played from hand, exhaust target card in reserve. You may exhaust it and pay X. Create X Mana Moth 2/2 illusion tokens in my expedition. X can't be higher than the number of exhausted cards in your reserve. The rare 2/2.
Moth.
Yep. To exhaust target card in reserve. Same thing. Other exhausted permanents. Okay, so can't be higher than the total number of exhausted cards in reserve and other exhausted permanents you control. So the rare gives you a little more flexibility. I'm assuming the common's going to be more than enough. Am I wrong?
Yeah, probably. I'd have to see how the rares really shake out for like either Exhaust, Aphanis, or Moyo. But yeah, for now, definitely just the common.
All right. And then we got the Moth Decoy. 4/5. It is another spell. You may exhaust a card from your reserve to play me for 1 less. Can I do this as many times as I want, or just once? Rules question for
That's a
Kohlrabi.
good question.
You get to create a Mana Moth for 2/2 illusion token in target expedition. Yeah, can I do that as many times as... Obviously, that's a combo right there, right? With the Moth Decoy and the Moth Catcher Wand.
Yeah, I think not, because it would say you can do this more than once.
Doesn't tell me I can't, though. Just saying.
Technically, it does not tell you that. But
Also, there's a
based
card
on
that
other
says you can
cards and
create
things like
one. We don't know what one is, but we'll find out someday. Yeah, but either way, that's a good rules question. Nobody's brought up that rules question? Or just everybody assumes it's one?
Just everybody assumes it's
because
only...
it doesn't
you can do it
specifically
just
say
once.
you can do this more than once. Are there cards out there that say you can do, like, when they say something like that, they say you can do this more than once?
Yep.
Or is it just kind of
They'll say you can pick the same... They'll say, like, you can pick the same option multiple times.
Yeah,
or they'll
exactly.
say-
Yeah, no, I've seen those, but nothing quite like this where it says where it's reducing of a cost, where then it also says you can do this more than once. I don't know. I'll have to dig a little bit on that one.
Because it's not plural, you can only do one card.
Okay. Fair enough. I'll put my spike down and let that ride, but obviously comboing off with the previous card, allowing you to create just a fucking bucket of moths. Let's go, Ysmir.
Yeah.
Cole's second favorite faction.
No. Muno
okay.
first, Lyra second. From there... I
just want to say for all of you who are going, because these are these okay? Were the world's the serialized heroes and the world's heroes? Those are coming in the Kickstarter.
The one for one.
Are they all one of ones?
Depends what you're looking at. I don't know.
So the
gold
gold backed ones, the serialized. Are they all one of ones? The World Championships 2025. They're all one of ones.
Oh yeah. So like if you look at the Kojo, like Rinku has that card.
But there'll never be another one of
that are not serialized.
Oh.
Yeah, but the one of one that has a crown at the top and 001 out of 001, Rinku has that and nobody else.
So nobody will ever have the the card itself not serialized is still coming out, correct?
People
like that art.
Got that one at Worlds, I think. I'm not sure. Coming out, no.
I forget what these are called. Hold on. Let me access the details and it'll tell me. It won't tell me. It lied. So it's the gold-backed ones. You know the ones I'm talking about, right?
Oh, wait. I think you are right. It says that they are in Seeds of Unity collector boosters.
Okay, so they're in the collector boosters. Okay. But they're not serialized. They're not serialized though, right?
I don't know. That's a different episode that we already forgot.
Sweet. Yeah, I totally forgot about all this because I'm already to the next set. I'm not gonna lie to anybody. Anyways, I would like an Evenka.
I'll find out when I receive my order.
All right, because I need an Evenka, I need an Akesha, I need a Fen, an Arak, and an Evenka. I think that's
all right. I'll get right on that.
Yeah, just send those over my way, please. That'd be great.
You got it.
Sweet. Signed by Cole Robbie.
So the next part, we have is talking about the exalts. I did not put any of them in my list because I consider them kind of separate. We've already talked about how Astrape, Dexter, are you listening?
He's not.
Yeah, I heard you.
Astrape
what did he
in
call
Ortis is I cannot say
Did he say that on this podcast?
Did he call it Astrap? You did,
Nope,
didn't you?
worse than that.
What?
A little bit worse
than that.
Actually.
It's
Oh,
it's
God.
in our DMs. You can see it from
You
his
missed a
notes.
T, didn't you? Oh, Dexter. What about...
Anyways,
Maybe.
on a previous episode, I think we all agreed that Astrape and I would say this like Plautos are
Yeah.
definitely in
Lotus.
the top tier.
Definitely S tier.
I think that Felix put Phoebos on there because Phoebos is just fun. But is there
Phoebos
anything
is
else you
super
guys want to
fun,
say?
and it's worded funny.
insanely
It says
busted.
target opponent reveals a random card from their hand. If I'm in contact, you may immediately play it for free, and it gains fleeting. If you don't, discard it. I think it should say if I'm not. If you don't, doesn't seem like good English there.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
this
know.
is a
correct.
French
That
game,
might-
It seems like
Dexter,
it seems like a
so
great card. Though.
Just saying.
It seems like a great card to me, and if you're in contact and you pick a random card that's good, it could be super solid, and then also from reserve, it's good stats. I like it.
I definitely think Astrape is gonna see a ban. Like, I'm almost positive. There's no
She's
way
very
they
strong.
allow. There's no way they let that card out to run wild. No, not a shot. Like, I don't even know how you print a card.
They're gonna have a
like
hard
that.
time banning these.
I know they are. But that's what came into my mind too. It's like, man, how do you ban the eggs? Like, and not only that, like, you just made these, right? Like,
Yeah.
Poitos is good.
They won't
I don't
ban
think
it.
he's
They'll just
bannable
errata
good,
it.
but yeah, Astrape is
Yeah, I think he's good, but that's pretty much it.
right. He's good, but not bannable good. Where Astrape is like, this card might be a problem. The question is it Waru level problem?
I think.
And I think the answer is almost yes.
Well, yeah, we'll see. I think
it's
unfortunately
yes.
the Ysmir one is probably the worst.
Yes. 100%. Not like whoever pulls this in a pack, I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's, I mean, 7-3
But it
for
was
a
on
3-3-4.
one of your lists.
It wasn't on mine. Because I don't make lists. Who put this on a list? It wasn't Dexter. It cost too much. Felix.
Which one?
Maleros?
Which one?
Maleros.
The Ysmir. Melros.
The Izmir?
I think it was
I'm not sure
Dexter,
if I
but he's
did.
not paying attention.
No, I didn't. It was not me.
He's been real
I
quiet.
only
It was
put
Dexter.
Astrape and
I put Maleros on mine.
Plutus and
So
Phoebos.
explain to me what makes Maleros
I think I put all
good?
of them. It's only good in Moyo. It just makes the next spell really cheap. So if you have a bunch of spells in Moyo that are expensive, you can play that, and it's basically just a 3/3/4 for free, and then you just play a spell, do the whole Moyo thing like regular.
Yep.
Still doesn't
I
convince
don't
me.
think it's a terrible card. I just think out of these ones, it's the worst.
Dude, it's trash.
But if
Yeah.
you are playing Moyo correctly, you will have enough cards in hand and it will work. But compared to the others, I do think it is the weakest out of the bunch.
Sphera seems meh. I'm not overly
It's
excited for
okay.
it.
I don't. No, it doesn't convince me very much either.
Wonix isn't bad. I mean, good stats for cheap.
Oh, I had my rankings somewhere.
He becomes like less expensive-ish.
Maybe like a 3 for a 6/6/6. If you have a
Yeah.
bunch of 1-drops, he could even be 2 if you get
I mean,
lucky.
He could be free. For,
I think Sphera is actually third best.
not Wonix.
Yeah. Waynax is definitely third best.
That's kind of where I was at.
Mm,
Let's see.
I would
Play me
say
for one last if you
Astrape,
control an
Plutos,
exhausted
Waynax,
permanent.
Phoebos, then Maleros.
Okay, well, you might be able to get Sphera for 3. Actually, you probably do, don't you? She's more times than not a 3.
Okay. I found my ranking that
If
I
you have
put
4
out
or more
a bit
exhausted
back.
cards,
So
among permanents you control, and cards in your reserve. Ready up to 2 of them.
I have Bravos and Axiom tied for 3rd in my ranking.
I have 4 permanents exhausted, at least. So she can ready 2.
Yeah, because, I mean, chances are in Axiom, you get to play her for 3, don't you? So she becomes a 3 for a 4/4/4 with a pretty okay ability.
If you can get 4 permanents in play, you can get 4 permanents, yeah. Assume 2 landmarks, and then you're going to play even more landmarks and exhaust them somehow, or expeditions, and then exhaust them.
Yeah. I mean, still a good
Doesn't
stat
convince
line
me
for a
still.
4/4/4. Hmm.
Because if you can't hit 4 permanents, then it's just a 4 for a 4/4/4 with
Right.
no ability. So it's like, I
Well,
don't know.
you more than likely get her for 3. I don't think you get her for 4. I think you get her for 3 on more times than not.
Yeah, they're bitter cards for that.
Huh?
Possibly.
Oh yeah. Well, you're okay. There's better cards. Yeah,
But
I don't think she sees play. I think I think honestly
they're all
the
going
only
to see
2.
play
Why is that? I don't think they're all going to see play.
because they have their own special deck slot and their chase cards, and people are going to want to play them and show them off.
I think you are very generous with that. With that assumption, I think the 2 we talked about earlier, Platos and I can't even say the name without seeing it anymore. Astrape definitely see
Those
play.
and Lyras are the best ones.
Yeah, I don't know if Foibos sees play.
Yeah.
I don't know if he sees play.
I don't know. I mean, if you're in contact, assume you hit something for that just costs 2 mana. That's already a 5 mana for 6/3/6, and you just pitch something out of their hand.
At random though.
Yeah, and it's still pitching something out of their hand. You play for free. And if they went first, it's gonna hurt even more. And even
Better
then,
find
if you
out.
play from reserve, it's still 4 mana for a 6/3/6. If you play
Okay.
from reserve,
Yeah, you
it's
did
still
get me
big.
there. That's still big for 4. Okay, yeah, Foibos probably sees maybe some play. I'll give you maybe some play. Just because of the stat line.
I definitely will be.
Reserve.
I definitely will be. It's an artist. Like seriously, it's an artist
Really
too.
good in Soul.
Yes, very good. You you think the one loss, okay. You might be pushing me over on that.
It says 1 less per
card played
other
this
card.
turn.
So this
Yeah.
one is plural. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it can't just get stupid cheap for a really good stat line.
Yep. And From Anywhere Pass is already good in Soul,
Yeah.
even if you pay 5 for it.
Yeah, okay.
Those are
Those are
the exalts.
Yeah, those are gonna see play. I'm. You really think Foibos is gonna see play?
People, yes, people still play Loki, and it's a 7 cost.
Okay.
Play it for fun, at least.
For fun. All right. Well,
And then when I'm tired of it, I'll just switch over to Romantic Encounter.
yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, and it eats up a rare slot too, right? So
It
Even just a common.
has its own slot.
it has its own slot.
Yeah, exalts are their own slot.
Oh,
Yep.
alrighty. Well, that's what we think of Seeds of Unity. We're just gonna move forward to the next set anyway. because the next set's dope as shit. We haven't really seen any cards from it, but we know it's going to be amazing. I have faith. But let us know what you guys think of Seeds of Unity down below. Is there anything we missed? Let us know. Actually, just let Kohlrabi know, and then he'll probably agree with you and talk about how dumb we are.
Just yell at me. Whoa.
But that's going to do it for us.
Question.
Oh,
Want to answer a question?
Yeah, my bad. I didn't scroll down far enough. Patreon question of the week. What is your favorite artwork in Seeds of Unity? I already know my answer. Cole, you want to go first?
Artwork? What's that?
These cards have art.
All of the hex arts are honestly really nice.
Yeah, almost anything with a moth decoy, moth catcher wand, the moth token. They're just all too amazing. There's some really good art in this set, but the moths are just next level and very nice.
Felix?
I'm looking. I forgot.
Oh, okay. I'll come back to
I'm
you.
looking
Dexter?
too.
Oh my god. All right, I already know
Hey,
mine.
I'm in the same boat as Felix.
All right. I am going
I
with
like the
Nyla.
Cheshire Cat a lot.
Cheshire Cat's good art.
Oh yeah, Nyala is really good too. The portals are
Nyala,
so
Night
dope.
Reveler, with the portal. I don't know if it's a portal gun, but it's very Rick and Morty-esque. So, and I'm a big Rick and Morty fan. I mean,
Talos looks pretty cool.
if I'm being honest with you, the aesthetic in Lyra this set is pretty off the chain. Besides for those goofy ass headphones. It's the only one I'm gonna say.
You don't like the headphones?
Fucking hate those headphones, dude. Any of those headphones with cat ears or Mickey Mouse ears or any of that dumb shit just drives me nuts. Call me a boomer, but God, I hate them. I also like the fact that Pinocchio is at a bar.
Getting slizzard.
Yeah, ask me how Wood gets drunk. I have no idea. The greatest thing ever is in the rare, he's got an ID in his hand.
He does?
Yeah.
That's great.
Because in the first one,
He has
he does
his
not
hands.
have a drink in his hand. But in the rare, he's got a drink and an ID in his hand. Like, he just
That's funny.
got a fake ID and now he's drinking. It's kind of funny.
Yep.
I really like Nadir and Bubbles art too. That's a fun art with a giant ass brush. You're going with, you said Talos?
Yep, Talos.
Okay. And Dexter, what'd you find?
Cheshire Cat.
Oh, you're going with the Cheshire Cat? All right.
Yep.
The art is very good.
It's very.
I want to see the
again,
uniques for sure.
I've told you guys, like Lyra did a really good job. Like Lyra's art is pretty off the chain this set, so that's its one redeeming factor. But make sure you guys, actually, events is Cole's area because I don't know even what's going on right now. I'm a little lost at the current time because Cole won't play with me. Neither will Dexter.
I just send me a turn-based table on BGA.
We talked about this already.
I'll play anything.
Anyway.
But events are kind of on a little bit of a break right now. They should be gearing back up here in the next week or two. The next thing from Altered Corner event-wise will happen on March 5th. And that is all I will tell you for now.
So look out for March 5th. It's not that far away. It's already the 15th today. That's crazy. This month's flying by. But make sure you look out for that. Go support your locals if you can. And with that being said, we will see you all next week.
Later.
Bye, people.
Imagine dragons eating Wayne like McDonald's fries. Homicide, I'm haunted when I see the cops are driving by. The violent type that kinda gotta laugh while I just watch you die. It's murder.